It started as just another day of boating on the Ohio River for John DeLauder.
I put the boat in the water, which I shouldn't have, but I've done it before.
But not long after hitting the water near the Worthington Marina, things quickly took a turn for the worst.
Just as I hit that end of the dock, I don't know whether I passed out or whatever and fell over the side of the boat and it sunk. And then when I hit the water, it woke me up.
DeLauder says he made it back to this dock and found a pontoon boat.
You had to hold that little rail there on it to pull me up. Well, that little rail broke off. And there I was. I was just hanging on and hollering.
What was going through your mind in that moment?
Well, my wife just died 2 weeks ago. And I had her on my mind.
Right before he was about to lose hope, Terry Happney Jr. just happened to be in the right place at the right time. He was home from work early and heard the cries for help.
I have my beliefs in terms of my faith that there was a reason why I was sitting at that table. And I could hear this loud, moaning. It was despair is what it was. And I walk out there and I'm hearing, help me, screaming, please help me.
Happney dialed 911, and that's when Worthington police officer Jordan Smith and rescue crews responded.
Notice I could hear screaming, but I could not see nobody. And I could tell it's coming from either on the bank on the backside or it's in the water.
Officer Smith and firefighter David Grubb borrowed a nearby canoe to investigate.
Paddled over to the dock, got over into the pontoon and helped the gentleman stay afloat until the rescue boats got to us.
Now this is the same area John DeLauder was found, and much like today, it was pretty warm, but the water is so cold, hypothermia could have easily set in.
It can be 80 degrees outside, the water temperature is still 50.
Fortunately, that didn't happen. DeLauder was taken to the hospital following the rescue, but he was released Monday night. And now, he's grateful to those who saved him.
First, I want to thank the Lord there. He was with me. And God bless them guys that was down there.
In Worthington, Lane Ball, 13 News.
I was like, oh my gosh, look at all this water and, the cars and everything.
It just kept rising and rising and rising.
Now here along High Street in Portsmouth, Ohio, as you can see, there's quite a bit of water that has come into this neighborhood. It has covered several cars. As you can see where I'm standing right now, this is the 4th step from the sidewalk, and there's still a few steps left until the roadway, so there's still quite a bit of water here. And I've been talking with some neighbors, and they tell me that this is something they haven't seen in quite a while.
I grew up here as a child, and I've never seen nothing like this.
I've been here the last 15 years of my life, and this has never happened to me.
Cade Woods and Mason Parker say they were supposed to be at a football game Friday night.
Our football team just got stormed into our locker room, so we were sitting there waiting to play Memphis. So our game got canceled. We came back.
When they came home, they realized something wasn't right.
The cars are like halfway filled up, like it's not too bad. So we turned around and we parked up there and tried to get down here as soon as we could to help some people out.
Others took to the water once the road was completely covered, including one person in a kayak checking on their neighbors. And the high water also didn't stop Cade and Mason's efforts.
And I just know that some people can't help themselves. Like, we're both young guys, so we're able to swim, we're able to get into the water, and we're able to help people and get out. So the first thing that went through my head was just help people and get out of here.
Good Samaritans saving what can't be replaced.
Stuff can easily be replaced. It's just a great feeling knowing nobody was hurt or anything like that. It's just great.
Now waiting for the water to recede to assess the damages. In Portsmouth, Lane Ball, 13 News.
I faced struggles all throughout my life of finding the right sport.
Struggles that Ashland native and Paul Blazer High School student Brandon Mefford says have been following him for a long time.
Whenever I was 3 years old, I was in a lawnmower accident. I cut off my foot and my Achilles tendon, and of course it cut off my right arm. Playing in regular sports is difficult.
Brandon is 15 now, and he says after searching and searching, he's finally found his home away from home. Out on the greens.
Just a thrill of being able to come out here and play golf. When I joined the Adaptive Golf League, I felt equal.
And now, after only playing a little more than a year and a half, he's landed a spot on the 18-hole junior championship with the North American One-Armed Golfer Association. Now, Brandon's going to be heading to South Carolina in August, but for right now, he's practicing right here at the Ironton Country Club.
It's my first ever tournament competing in, and of course, I still have a lot of stuff to get better at.
While he continues to work on his swings and putting skills, Brandon says he couldn't have gotten this far without his amazing support system.
There you getting hold of it now.
Good job, Brandon.
You're getting hold of it now.
I'm blessed to be able to have this place here and know that these people support me and want to see me succeed.
In Ironton, Lane Ball,
Tiger Woods it.
13 News.